2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught! 1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught! 1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught! 1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught! 1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught! 1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught! 1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught!
'Welcome to the OHSAA.
Every day we work too.
Take the regulations on these pages.
and to apply them to real-life situations.
To serve our member schools
and our officials,
and to run the best state tournaments in the country.
It's our mission
to serve our member schools
and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
Welcome!
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the OHSAA.
And now let's meet the teams playing in today's state championship contest. First, the visiting team, the Mustangs of Madeira High School. Introducing first the non-starters. Number 4, Caitlin Reeden. Number 6, Ella Mullen. Number 7, Natalie Simpello. Number 10, Olivia Bodley. Number 12, Lily Laps. Number 14, Kate Shoemaker. Number 15, Maya Parker. Number 16, Riley Donovan. Number 20, Emma Bruce. Number 23, Carrie Ellis Vasquez Martinez. Number 24, Emily Shin. Number 25 is Tessa Combs. Number 30, Olivia Davenport. And number 32 is Olivia Nagley. Now introducing today's starting lineups for the Madeira Mustangs. At goalkeeper, number 1, a junior, Michaela Davenport. At defender, number 2, a senior, Autumn Daly. At midfielder, a sophomore, number 3, Emily Dunn. A forward, junior, number 8, Natasha Davis. At defender, a sophomore, number 11, Macy Mueller. At forward, a senior, number 13, Anna Corneo. At midfielder, a senior, number 17, Abby Nagley. At defender, a senior, number 18, Corinne Westbrook. At forward, a senior, number 19, Vivian Mumper. At defender, a sophomore, number 21, Lila Beers. And the defender, senior, number 22, Evelyn Carey.
Great question. If you want to look at it real quick, I had to hit my wireless button.
Assistant coaches are Leah Brady, Joe Nagley, and Jen Unger. Now let's meet the home team today, the Chips of Chippewa High School. Introducing first the non-starters, number 7, a senior, Ella Anderson. Number 9, a freshman, Elena Enthorn. Number 11, a freshman, Peyton Whipkey. Number 13, a freshman, Lena Tester. Number 15, a sophomore, Miley Leckley. Number 16, a freshman, Michaela Merlin. Number 17, a junior, Ava Freed. Number 19, a junior, Ariana Grape. Number 26, a junior, Emma Hughes. Number 27, a senior, Abby Steen. Number 30, a freshman, Alexis Adams. Number 32, a sophomore, Lily Davis. Number 33, a junior, Cameron Lukey. Number 34, a senior, Isabella Adams. And Jaden Sprague. Introducing today's starting lineups for the Chips. Number 1, a senior, Madison Breeden. Number 4, a senior, Addison Good. Number 8, a sophomore, Peyton Welty. Number 12, a sophomore, Myra Lewis. Number 14, a freshman, Emmy Donnelly. Number 18, a senior, Elena Boyer. Number 20, a junior, Callie West. Number 23, a senior, Maya Rodriguez. Number 25, a sophomore, Delaney Marshall. Number 28, a sophomore, Addison Jablin. And number 31, a senior, Gabby Garten. The head coach of the Chips is Ruth Conley. She's assisted by Beth Lewis and Bailey Cowan. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, and to honor America and those who have fought to defend the freedoms that we enjoy, we invite you to please rise if you can, remove your hats, and join us today for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon and welcome inside historic Crew Stadium. We are on the State Fairgrounds and on the northern tip of downtown Columbus. It is the Ohio High School Athletic Association State Championship Soccer Weekend. We have 5 divisions for the very first time here in 2024, expanding from 3. There are 2 girls games today, 3 tomorrow, 3 boys games on Sunday, and then 2 to follow on Monday. Glad to have you with us alongside Kelly Bryan. I'm Dwight Burgess. We'll be joined by the Ivy Leaguer, Andy Kraling, down on the sideline here in just a little bit. But no bigger day in the lives of these kids than this one about to kick off a 40-minute first half for Madeira and the Chips of Chippewa.
Absolutely, Dwight. This is exciting. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. The sun is shining. I think it's in the low 60s, so really couldn't be better for these young girls right here.
Madeira comes in out of Cincinnati, Hamilton County. They are the Amazons, wearing blue and gold, Cincinnati Hills League. 154 is their adjusted enrollment. By way of record, 19, 1, and 2. Chippewa from Doylestown, that's Wayne County. The Lady Chips in royal blue and white from the Wayne County Athletic League. Adjusted enrollment is 163. 21, 1, and 0 is the Chippewa record, and they have been particularly impressive defensively.
Incredible. I mean, the fact that they have just been so strong defensively we'll see how it plays out today. But I think them getting scored on will be a feat.
Andy had a chance to visit with the respective coaches. We'll welcome him in now from the sideline.
Thanks, Dwight. I spoke with both coaches. Chippewa coach Ruth Coney said they need to play at 100%. They need to work hard if they want to have a chance today. Madeira's coach Dan Brady pretty much echoed Coach Coney's ideas. They need to play the way they played the entire year, the way they got here, and to try to get an early lead. Back up to you.
All right, thanks so much. And we are underway on a beautiful, sunny Friday afternoon. Temperatures expected to rise into the lower 60s. There's no hesitation. The Chips in the royal blue, head to toe on the attack, left side of the box. Ooh. And a mistouch. So a golden opportunity for the ladies in blue, but it doesn't quite pan out in the end.
No, but I like that they're attacking early.
Extending their pressure. Leading edge of the final third to defend this goal kick. Works its way out towards the center line, knocked back to the ground. One of the big adjustments for these teams, this is a maximum size soccer field. For those who aren't familiar, unlike most sports, soccer does not have one specific field size. The dimensions can vary in width and length, and this is as big as these girls have ever played on.
Absolutely. I would imagine a lot of them play on turf surfaces that are surrounded by tracks, and so they are very narrow, and this is going to challenge them with the field today.
First set piece opportunity of the afternoon. Right arm raised, ball driven in, pretty good service inside the 6, bounces once in front of the goal, shot is taken, not much juice behind it, and it will be collected and turned the other direction.
Good opportunity there, nice shot on goal, little deflection.
Free ball back half of the center circle. Played forward, skips in towards the top of the penalty area, cleaned up and quickly played wide by Evelyn Carey. We are just underway. This girls' Division 5 state championship game. Madeira won back in 2010, their only appearance in the title till. It's a good-looking cross. It bounces in the backside of the 6 across the byline. And again, Madeira will play on the goal kick.
I love that the student sections are here and loud and already cheering on these young ladies. It's great.
Two-time state runners-up, the Chips. 6 times they've made it to the Final Four. And a corner kick for Madeira in the white jerseys.
Little missed touch there. Let's see if Madeira can capitalize.
Number 18, Vivian Mumper.
Vivian Momper, one of the captains, drives this ball out towards the top of the penalty area. It's headed inside the penalty spot before eventually being cleared, but driven back in on the right side. Numbers to the advantage inside the box. Shot, rebound, it's in!
Wow. Well played, good job. That was a great finish. Keeper did a nice job getting an initial save and just couldn't clean it up.
There was a significant numerical advantage for the Lady Chips, but the space was found. Great save initially, but an easy follow-up.
Yeah, that's tough. Tough for the goalkeeper when you make a great first save, but Madeira was right on top of it.
Scoreboard clock did not stop. The referee looks at his wristwatch. We'll see if they make an adjustment. So 4 minutes in.
Goal scored by the Amazons in the 4th minute of play, number 8, Natasha Davis.
Natasha Davis credited with the goal. 3 shots, 2 on target, 1 in the back of the net. Bright start and really as good as you could hope it would be.
Let's see how Chippewa responds. They've had some really good pressure so far, so I imagine they'll settle in a little bit and probably get a few shots here.
Ball comes free for Davis. Nice diagonal ball to the right side, overlapping run. 1v1 situation, collision, ball crosses the byline, and goal kick is the decision. Roy Miller is the center referee, assisted by Michael Barga and Hannah Thomas. Steve Maples is the 4th on the sideline. Into the mid-third, right side attacking perspective for Madeira. Looking for some space. Momper finds the baseline, cuts it back, cleared away. Good turn. Back come the Lady Chips. It is windy, no question about that. We are just 5 minutes into this Division 5 girls state final, and Madeira has the advantage. Natasha Davis officially at 3:31 of the game. More pressure from Madeira. Struggling to clear the ball with any control right now, the Lady Chips. Bit of space opens up on the right side. Lob to midfield, big bounce, and a touch. Good pressure on the right side. Trying to make something happen is Marshall. Ball is served in, but right at Michaela Davenport.
It's the first time they've attacked on the right side, so let's see if that develops a little as play continues here.
Body block at the halfway line, puts the ball on the ground, rolls back into the center circle. Davis off to the right side. And that has been the flank of choice for Madeira here in the early going. Little tumble to the turf. Whistle blows and a free kick coming.
I think it's interesting to note, Dwight, that the sweeper, there's an old school sweeper for Chippewa who plays probably 10, 15 yards behind the last line of defenders, which is kind of old school. We haven't seen that for quite a while, but she plays well behind the last line of defenders.
Andy, reflecting our collective ages.
I played that and coached that early on, so yes, I have a little love for the sweeper.
Kelly, of course, spent a couple of decades at Kenyon. towards the goal, off the crossbar on the free kick, and cleared. Beers starts towards the center, stops, cuts back. Throw in.
I think Chippewa is taking a big sigh of relief right there. Going down 2-0 this early would have been quite a challenge for them. So they are still alive, and see how they handle it.
Davis takes the throw in inadvertently in the back. It's cleared and then knocked out of bounds by Macy Mueller. Again. Moyer. And headed away. Still early, not yet 10 minutes into the first half of this girls Division 5 state final. Lady Chips looking for their first shot of the game. Madeira has 4. 1 goal and 1 off the crossbar. Here in the early going, the Chippewa has yet to be able to really put any sustained possession together. A lot of the game has been in the mid-third, and most of the attacking done by Madeira. Up a goal.
Yeah, Madeira, it's been pretty tough defensively all year. I mean, apparently they haven't given up any goals during this tournament, only 8 all season. So this is going to be a challenge for Chippewa.
Throw in quickly taken for Madeira. And they'll have another opportunity. Beers. Looking for Davis.
Oh.
Knocked from behind by Jablon. And the foul is called. There'll be a free kick, and Madeira's been pretty good on these set pieces.
Yeah, very dangerous. Corners, set pieces. The goalkeeper's directing her defenders right now, so let's see how they handle this.
Ball into the 6, and brave goalkeeping. Breeden came out and collected that one with real confidence. Big punt. Emily Dunn with the header to the right side. Dancing on the touchline, the artificial surface. Cutting into the middle, above the penalty spot before the Lady Chips are able to clear. Once more, Madeira applying the attacking pressure. Dunn. Ball deflects, rolls to the far side. Attacking the north end of historic Crew Stadium here in the opening half. Madeira. Once more, the Lady Chips can't get the ball really beyond the center stripe. Daly on the right side. And a throw-in. Flighted into the center of the Madeira defense. Touch played and too strong by Delaney Marshall. Towards the byline. Before it gets there, it crosses the touch line. And we have a couple of changes coming for Madeira. Olivia Nagley enters, as does Vasquez Martinez.
Substitution for the Amazon checking in. For 32, Olivia Nagley. She replaces number 17, Abby Nagley. Also entering the pitch for the Amazons, number 23.
So the freshman Olivia Nagley replaces
Vasquez Martinez. She replaces number 19.
her sister, the senior captain. Don't often see first-year players in high school, A, on a varsity team, and B, seeing significant minutes in a state championship, but such is the case for Madeira.
Yeah, that's really exciting, getting these touches, and obviously great things for the future for their team. So this is great.
Two center backs of Madeira stay very, very deep. And a number of balls by the Lady Chips have been targeted in that area. And Madeira's cleaning them up consistently. Vasquez Martinez. Nifty little pass on the left side. Very active Beers. And a throw in. Addison Good thought it was the Lady Chips possession, but the man in the middle disagreed, and Beers will put the ball back in play.
Oh, another corner kick. They've gone long so far. They haven't done any short corners. We'll see if they mix it up or just keep driving it into the box. It's been quite effective so far.
Their third try from the quarter arc. This from the right side defensive perspective.
Substitution for the Amazons, entering the pitch number 10, Olivia Bodley.
Olivia Bodley checks in for Madeira, and to your point, Kelly, they've lined up for the short corner, and that's exactly what it'll be. Dribble touch, service, cleared out. Nifty little turn along the baseline, 1v2, passes play. This is really good individual stuff. Kept alive by Madeira. Beers, entry pass, and a good one. Shot is going to be wide of the mark, but Corneo, very, very dynamic.
Yeah, she's fun to watch. This is exciting. She's had a great season and is going to be playing college at George Washington University next fall. So this is a big moment for her, and she'd like to finish the season with a win.
26:05 remaining here in the opening half. Girls Division 5 state championship. Brilliantly sunlit afternoon here in Columbus. Beers on the throw. Just a little quicker right now to the ball, Madeira. It's allowed them to put some sustained pressure together. Delaney Marshall really working hard, but largely left alone right now. She's double teamed with two covering defenders behind, even if she wins the ball. She's got limited options.
Yeah, she's starting to create some things for them, though. I think if they can get the ball into her, if she can get a little support a little quicker, she might be able to get in and get a shot on goal here. See if that can happen.
Autumn Daly plays a pretty good diagonal ball in behind, but the sweeper, Myra Lewis, cleaning things up for the Lady Chips. Vasquez Martinez, and now Beers into the box, quickly off her line, and smartly so, Madison Breeden.
She's having a great game. She's really aggressive, confident. Hopefully her team can just feed off of that and find their way forward. They're starting to get a little more comfortable, settle down.
Abby Nagley, senior midfielder and captain, is getting ready to return for Madeira. Still looking for their first shot of the game, the Lady Chips. Foot race here. And it's won by Vasquez Martinez, but the ball's taken back, rolled forward. Quick turn from West, and then out of bounds.
Good physical play. I like the referees letting them play, get in shoulder to shoulder, and just battle for the ball. It was a great one-on-one right there.
Substitution for the Amazons. Checking back in, number 17, Abby Nagley. She replaces number 8, Natasha Amos.
Amazons up 1-0, 23-28 the time remaining here in the first half. There is a bit of a breeze, but as is typical here at Historic Crew Stadium, you tend to feel it on the plaza level, and down on the field itself, the corner flag's really not even moving.
Substitution for the Amazons checking in number 19, Vivian Lumber. Vivian Lumber replaces number 23, Carrie Ellis Vasquez Martinez.
Welty for the Lady Chips. Big bounce there. Good rotation defensively. Clearance to midfield. With some pace and a good first touch. Corneo once again showing her dynamic presence. She's going to move on to the Division I level in college. Ball on the ground towards the near edge of the 6. Cut back in, and that'll be scooped up by Madison Breeden. Good combination play for the Amazons. Shot is taken, struck pretty well, but straight at Breeden. And solid hands from her.
Chippewa right now is really having some separation between their back defensive line and their midfield, some really large gaps, and it's allowing Madeira to get into that space and create some problems for the defense. So let's see if they can push the team together here.
6-0 advantage in shots for Madeira. Once again, the Lady Chips attack falters quickly. Corneo, left-right move, another pump fake into the box. And Breeden, she is not hesitant to come out and get the ball.
Now those bright green shoes suit her personality, I think. It just shows her confidence, and she's not afraid to be seen. So she's playing great.
Nearing the midpoint of the opening half. Madeira up, a goal scored by Natasha Davis at 3:31, so very early. Substitution for Chippewa. Abby Steen, senior forward, will check in. Brings a measure of physicality to the attack, and I think an intelligent change, try and be a bit more physical, a bit more consistent in the 50-50 balls.
Yeah, especially since the referee is letting them play a physical style, which is nice to see. See how she can handle first touch right away. Well done.
Addison Jablon takes a break. That one's going to run on out of bounds.
The student section for Chippewa has been very vocal, trying to encourage their team to get down there and into the attack. Maybe they're out cheering the Madeira fans so far, but we'll see how they pick it up as the game moves on.
Evelyn Carey returns. Toward midfield. Flighted right back in. It'll take a big bounce on the artificial surface. And out to clean up is Mueller. Challenge there with Callie West. Throw in. Largely one-way, or highway one play, I should say, for Chippewa to this point. They get the ball and they try to get it forward, really relying heavily on Delaney Marshall. He just continues to have to battle numbers down. This, though, the best spell we've seen out of the Lady Chips in terms of 50-50 challenges and creating some more possession.
Yes, but again, we can tell now that the ball is shifting down into the defensive end for Chippewa, there's just a huge gap between their lines, and that's making it difficult when they do win it. So again, I'd like to see them try to condense the field a little bit, see that defense push up.
The Madeira team is really making the most of these spaces, these gaps in the lines you're referencing. Both teams tend to look for longer balls. You'll see a couple of short passes, but then it's played forward, and this one's driven. Deflection out of bounds. 17 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Madeira standing on a goal, not 4 minutes into the match. Really struggling to connect passes in the attacking half. And an invert handball, but a handball nonetheless. And an opportunity for the Lady Chips to get some numbers forward.
We need to test the goalkeeper here. You know, let's drive that ball in, see if we can get a header or a deflection of some kind. Haven't really tested Michaela, or not Michaela. We haven't tested the goalkeeper back there yet, so let's see if they can get it in there.
Lined up at the top of the penalty area. Ball in play. Driven straight into the box. And excellent hands from Michaela Davenport.
Well, I said they should test her, and she did quite well, so good job, Michaela.
We speculated at the top of the broadcast about the size of the field and how it would be managed, and I think we're seeing some of that.
Absolutely.
The players seem to be very narrow.
Yeah, I think, again, they're used to playing where there's a track surrounding the field, so it's probably 55, 60 yards wide.
This one's beyond 70.
It's a little strange being here, seeing a turf surface. I've been around Columbus long enough to know that it was a beautiful grass pitch.
Yep.
And you and your all of your broadcasting here, so you know what it used to look like.
Oh, absolutely. Donnelly working hard to get that ball out, just couldn't quite. That's the other thing we haven't touched upon is the pace of the turf. It is going to be faster. There are, as you pointed out earlier, far more turf fields now, but there still are games played on grass, and the ball moves very differently.
Yes, I am a grass fan typically, but you know, you can't beat this atmosphere. This is a wonderful place for these girls to get out here and showcase their talent, and I think they're handling it. They're starting to figure it out a little bit.
Beers with the throw-in for Corneo. Back out near midfield. Flighted ahead, knotted along, but nobody else there in the penalty area for the Amazons. And the ball will be pumped high into the afternoon sky.
It was a great header by Natasha Davis. She has the goal. She just has a knack for finding herself in there, and a great turn right there on the sideline.
Yeah, that was spectacular. Into the box. That's a great pass. Shot. Kick save and a beauty.
Madison just coming up big. She is fun to watch in that box.
It was a lovely entry pass on the diagonal. Inside the final quarter hour of the opening 40 minutes. From the corner, ball played in to the edge of the 6, deflected. Back into the box. A little bit of time and space for the Chips to work with, but the choice is just to fire the ball out to midfield. It's all white shirts.
Delaney's really stepping. She's all the way back into her defensive third trying to win that ball.
Look at that dribble movement. Takes herself away from goal, but chips it back post. Shot is in and onside.
Wow, that was beautiful.
I believe the ball was going to go in anyway on the chip, but it was finished off the back post, but it happened so quickly I wasn't sure if there might have been a hint of offside there.
I was looking for the flag as well, but it stayed down, and great one-time finish. Glad to see the goalkeeper back on her feet. Madison looked like she was down there for a second. She's played so well in this first half.
Well, that was Macy Mueller's goal. She took that from the center of the back line, beat 4 people, and then crossed it across for the goal. I mean, that's clear, more than an assist for that one.
Second goal of the game for Natasha Davis. Macy Mueller credited with the assist, and Andy's spot on. 13 minutes to play in the first half. 1-0 is a particular challenge. 2-0 is a whole different challenge, particularly considering the only Lady Chip shot was a free kick from midfield that went into the penalty area.
Yes, here we go.
Another opportunity, a breakaway. Momper cuts around the goalkeeper. Open net, 3-0.
What an individual performance. That was a fantastic goal by Vivian Momper, captain for the team. Nice and composed, got herself around the goalkeeper. What a finish.
And unfortunately, it looks like Madison Breeden may be injured.
Yeah, I hate to see that. She's played so well.
And medical attention.
Definitely looks like she's in some pain. Hopefully they can help her out here with the trainers.
10-1 the shots advantage for Madeira. And 3 goals, 2 from Natasha Davis. And then Vivian Momper using those long legs, a quick first step, and then great acceleration.
I'm hoping you guys are getting an instant replay, because that was a beautiful dribbling maneuver all the way down the field. And you can't get much better than that.
No, that was outstanding and befitting a state final.
Absolutely. Well, the sweeper that has been mentioned already, they're trying to eliminate some of those opportunities. The problem is when you keep a player back that far, it keeps the other team on side for such an extensive amount of the field. And so it's hurting them a little bit. I wonder if they'll push that sweeper up into the back line a little bit more, maybe cut down on some of that space.
Well, that's the question as a coach. I mean, you have to figure out now you're down 3-0 at halftime, essentially. What do you do to kind of change the tide? Because at this point, this has been Madeira's game. They've controlled every aspect of it. And Chippewa really has to figure out some ways to kind of change things around. And the way, if they currently play the way they're playing, I don't see it happening.
Definitely going to be some tactics that need to be addressed at halftime, and would love to be a fly on the wall to hear how they're going to make those adjustments. They actually beat me to it when it was 2-0. I was going to say that that's also a dangerous score going into the second half, that you don't want to have a letdown, and then right away they put that third one in. So they've got their foot on the gas pedal for sure. And she's up. Good to see Madison on her feet.
I tell you, one of the questions to be asked, if you look at the Lady Chips roster, they do not have another player listed as a goalkeeper.
That's challenging. Hopefully she's going to be okay here.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, absolutely.
Just gave a fist bump to the side official, or to the referee, so hopefully she's going to be able to continue here.
Well, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention also, this is an historic game here. This is the first championship for Division 5 now in Ohio. And so for the smaller schools, it's harder sometimes to come up with a second goalkeeper if your enrollment is a little bit lower. But the fact is, this is the first Division V championship in the state of Ohio, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really great. Looks like Chippewa does have somebody that put on a goalkeeper jersey potentially here in case she would be needed. So good to know you have a little help.
Two goals, by the way, came 33 seconds apart. And that, beyond the obvious of now being up 3-0, is probably the toughest thing. You get to 2-0. We soccer people talk all the time. You just alluded to it about 2-0 being a dicey lead, if you will. But it took them less than a minute to add that significant third goal.
Well, you've got some really strong attacking players here from Madeira, and you can tell that they feel it right now, and they just are putting their foot down and pushing ahead. So
look for the Lady Chips to really try and force the issue now offensively, see if they can get one back before the intermission. They just swarm, don't they, defensively?
Absolutely.
They provide great support for one another. They maintain their balance. They're quite narrow, but when you're up 3 goals and you're just defending the opposing attacks, you can afford to be so. If they want to play out on the channels, there's plenty of time to move in that direction. Once again, we see good interplay from Madeira as they enter the final third. Targeted pass into the box, however, is knocked away. Anna Corneo getting ready to return to the game.
I would imagine the game plan for Chippewa coming in was to make sure they knew where Corneo was, and she's done some great things, had some second assist, if you will, but she's not the one that's putting the ball away right now, so they've got quite a balanced attack for Madeira, which is great for them in the attack. Obviously, a whole other challenge for Chippewa right now as they're trying to find their way forward.
Throwing on the right side for Chippewa. 11 minutes to play in the first half. One dominated by Madeira. There's another great diagonal ball. We've seen several of them. Well defended. A very important intervention there, as it was otherwise shaping up as a 2v1 into the final third for Madeira. But that attack's long over. Throw in right at midfield for the Lady Chips. Good work. And then given away.
Elena Moyer is doing a nice job, number 18. She's trying to create something out of the midfield, trying to get it up there to Delaney Marshall. Let's see if they can connect here before the half's over.
Couple of changes for Madeira. Lila Beers returns. And Vasquez Martinez will be entering momentarily. Throw in straight up in the air. Couple of number 8s battling for possession. And again, faster to the 50-50 at midfield, the Amazons. Outlet pass is intercepted. Played in behind. Deflects into the channel far right side, trying to chase down the ball. Is Cornejo. Works the baseline, cuts it back out on an angle. Unable to maintain possession, then it's lost. And a right-footed shot will not go for Emily Dunn. Inside 9 minutes remaining in half number 1.
Looks like Myra Lewis for Chippewa, number 12, is having a little bit of difficulty, but she's making her way back out. She's been playing that sweeper position.
Once again, Madeira in transition. Cut to the left, back to the right. Some very good individual movement there by Lila Beers. But the shot is straight at Madison Breeden, who is limping a bit, but boy, is she tough.
She's a warrior. She's pointing to her back right there. So hopefully she can just keep powering through. She's been busier than I'm sure she'd like so far.
Now, the Lady Chips had turned up the pressure in the mid-third, resulting in more time on the ball, but that attacking pass, their entry into the final third, has just been lacking.
And that's the difference. The team that's more comfortable in that final third right now is definitely Madeira, and they are maximizing on their space and their opportunities. So I think Chippewa still got a shot here. They just have definitely got to get in here and challenge the goalkeeper a bit and give their goalkeeper a little break.
Just one loss on the season for Chippewa. That was 2-1 to Ashland. This is a team that does not yield many goals. Beat Columbus Grove in the semifinal 3-1. That was the only goal against during the state tournament run. We've seen this a couple of times today where Welty and Davis have come together, the respective number 8.
And what a challenge being down multiple goals and not being in that situation. It's definitely going to take some mental toughness and some strategy as they get into halftime, but see if they can keep another one from heading in. Goalkeeper staying strong back there. Good job, Breeden.
Shot from Corneo. Cornejo, very dynamic.
Yeah, she just beat 3 players.
6.5 to play in the opening 40. Madeira continues their rather liberal substitution pattern. Vivian Momper enters for Madeira.
Checking back in for the Amazons, number 19, Vivian Momper. She replaces number 8, Natasha Davis.
No restrictions on substitutions in the high school game.
Definitely a big change from the college game, as you know, Dwight, being in that
Yeah.
arena. It's more strategy for the college coaches of who can re-enter or not re-enter. So nice for these girls to be able to get in and get the opportunities and give each other some breaks and keep the quality at a high level. So it's a nice advantage.
Nice bit of skill displayed there. Ball lost out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Madeira. Lila Beers with the toss. Into the middle, pass a bit strong for Emily Dunn. But she wins it in the end. Slows down, takes a look, puts the ball towards the top of the 18. Momper goes down, whistle sounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
Good work there by Momper. Really nice job of holding on to the ball and creating some challenges there for the defense.
Correct myself, the official is actually going to bring the ball outside the box, saying that the contact was there and that the fall was into the penalty area. Still a dangerous opportunity. Shot is going to be taken, but well high.
Nice sigh of relief there for the Chippewas.
Yeah, they certainly don't want to get to halftime any farther down. Only allowed 6 goals in the regular season. Half that number in the first half today. Madeira has some really talented attacking pieces. And I think that's where credit has to go, because Chippewa is working very, very hard across the field. They don't back down from the 50-50s. They're willing to get physical.
Absolutely. Just an incredible offensive output right now from Madeira. See if they can sustain that pressure on the attacking end of the field.
So a short rotation for Vivian Momper as she exits. Looks like she might have just a slight limp, so perhaps protecting her. Give her a little break here and then halftime. We'll see what the Lady Chips can muster. Moyer draws the throw in and then moves away. And Welty instead.
Ball girls are working hard as well.
Yeah.
Staying quite busy over here. She's probably got a little sweat going, I think.
Inside 3 minutes remaining here in half number one. Cross into the box, pop-up header, knotted out, and cleared to midfield. Ball skips free. Davis on the middle, great recovery defensively. The ball's played away, but won back by the Amazons, albeit briefly. Numbers ahead, looking for some help. Collision, play on, nope. Referee blows his whistle. Which way is he going to point? It's going to be Madeira ball.
It's a little unfortunate, I think, for Elena Moyer. That was good work in there, trying to get in and get behind that defender, but good solid tackle.
Different type of back pass there, but it works out. Good challenge defensively. Davis can't hold possession. Ball pings and pongs a little bit. Once more. Looking for the give and go, but one zigged and the other zagged. 1:20 remaining here in half number one. All Madeira on the scoreboard. Looking for the best way to connect with the OHSAA each and every day? Follow us on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You'll find tournament updates, event announcements, videos, news from around the state, and a whole lot more. On the OHSAA social media platforms, we've got you covered. 50 seconds to go. Attacking throw in for the Lady Chips. There's still a bit of time. Jablon with the toss. But as has been the case for most of this first half, ball ends up in possession of Madeira. They turn it over. 10 seconds. See if the Chips can get something here. Ball is, well, chipped into the box. Collected on a hop, and that will do it. We are halfway through the very first Division V Girls State Championship contest, and it's the Amazons of Madeira in full control, up 3-0 at the break. We'll be back.
Welcome to the OHSAA.
Every day we work too.
Take the regulations on these pages
and to apply them to real-life situations.
To serve our member schools.
And our officials.
And to run the best state tournaments in the country.
It's our mission.
To serve our member schools.
And enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
Welcome.
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 Welcome to the OHSAA.
Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship is all of our responsibility.
Sportsmanship is more than a pregame announcement.
Sportsmanship is more than just shaking hands at the end of a game.
It takes all of us. We need everyone in the stands to show respect. Respect the athletes.
Respect the coaches.
And please respect the officials.
It takes all of us.
We want this to be an event that we are all proud of.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student. Responsible. Dependable. Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
dependable.
A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student. Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
High school sports teach kids so many life lessons.
But less than 5% of high school student athletes play sport in college.
That's why it's so important that you sports coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
And teach skills that will stay with kids long after their playing days are done.
So who is a coach that coaches beyond?
A coach who cares.
When I coach beyond, I am authentic.
I know that I can count on my coaches to show up every day.
I know that I can talk to my coach on and off the court.
We all want to win, but coaching is about relationships.
My coach creates a sense of belonging
For everyone in our program.
A coach is a teacher and a role model.
My sport is my last classroom of the day.
I'm still learning after the school day ends.
We establish expectations for being a member of our school community.
I'm held accountable.
And I think about more than myself.
We place our student athletes' physical and mental health as our top priority.
My coach creates a safe environment
to practice and compete.
That's why it's so important that coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
Please join the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Life Sports at The Ohio State University, and the Susan Crown Exchange as we continue with our goal to train 1 million coaches.
We can all coach beyond.
Hi, I'm Doug Ute, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. For more than 115 years, the OHSAA has promoted school sports as an important part of the student's educational experience. Interscholastic athletics teach participants lifelong lessons of hard work, teamwork, and self-discipline, along with sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity. One thing the pandemic has taught us is that being on a team with our friends is more important than ever before. So as you continue your journey in athletics, remember the importance of also working hard in the classroom. Always give your best, never give up, and have fun while you're doing it. As an Ohio native and former athlete who learned these same lessons myself, I encourage our young people to focus on your academics so that you can continue the privilege of participating on your team. After all, the lessons that school sports teach us today will prepare you for the wins and losses in life tomorrow. Education is the key to life's successes. This game is for the kids.
My name is Sydney Opfer and I'm a junior here at East Knox. This past summer, our KMAC athletes gathered in Fredericktown to discuss how to improve sportsmanship throughout the year.
This game's about sportsmanship and respect.
I'll begin by asking everyone to support the dedication and hard work of each team and coach. We'd also like to thank the referees for taking the time to officiate the game we love.
We officiate for the love of the game.
We officiate for the kids.
Fans, we ask you to please be kind and respectful so that we can continue competing. Thank you for your time and support, and good luck to both teams.
Let's make this a fun experience for everyone here.
Respect the game.
Do me a favor, respect the game.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
I just wanted to play.
I just want to play. I just want to play. I just want to play.
Play.
Play. Along the way, I'm learning
Sportsmanship.
sportsmanship, teamwork,
Teamwork.
how to work hard,
How to work hard. Discipline.
hustle,
Sacrifice.
how to be a leader.
Dedication.
I just want to play.
And along the way, I'm learning to put the team before myself.
To put the team before myself.
How to be a student.
How to be a student.
I'm learning to set a good example,
How to work hard.
to accept responsibility.
That I represent my community.
That I represent my community.
I just wanted to play, and look where it took me.
Just about set to kick off the second half here at Historic Crew Stadium. We are halfway through the girls Division 5 state final. Madeira outshot Chippewa 14-1 in the first half at a 4-0 advantage in corners, forced 7 saves, and 4 of 5 fouls whistled went against Chippewa. So that's how the numbers look.
Excited to see if there's some adjustments by both teams, see if Madeira gets in here and keeps the pedal down and keeps hammering towards net, and let's see if Chippewa can try to close some of those gaps and get themselves in there and get some shots on goal.
Well, as a coach, Kelly, I mean, you would be one probably to say you want to keep on pushing offensively forward, right? You don't want to sit back and defend the entire second half, do you?
Exactly. I think Madeira would not help them if they decide to sit back and just hang out. So I expect them to go out and attack. Looks like that's kind of their mentality, and Chippewa's going to have to be able to handle that and then try to get themselves forward and close those spaces in the midfield.
Madeira in white, blue head to toe, the Lady Chips, and we are underway. Second 40 minutes from historic Crew Stadium on the State Fairgrounds. Plenty of sunshine, nary a cloud to be seen in the sky. Bit of a breeze, but it has no impact on the game whatsoever. Much of the first half played on the near side of the field. That's the bench side. The lone Chippewa shot in the first half was actually a free kick from about 35 yards out that was driven into the box, but straight at the goalkeeper. But they have not been able to sustain any pressure inside the final third at all.
It's an interesting challenge for the goalkeeper from Madeira, Michaela Davenport. She has to stay ready when you don't see a lot of saves. You have to still make sure that you're mentally checked in and ready to go, because you never know that one moment where you have to make a save. So we'll see if she can stay locked in here while her team has been in possession.
Not yet 2 minutes into the second half. 3-0 Madeira. Chippewa trying as best they can to generate some offense, and maybe this will be that opportunity. Ball chipped into the box, goes near the penalty spot, headed away, deflects up, and is cleared. Appeals for a handball there, but the man in the middle isn't interested. And to the right side, Welty working hard, but as has been the case throughout, the numbers benefit Madeira. And a throw-in for the Lady Chips.
Elena Moyer there for Chippewa just really has been standing out to me throughout the first half, and now early on she got herself there near the top of the 18 and tried to settle the one down and hopefully get a shot off. Didn't go her way, but I think she's really kind of the heartbeat of the team right now, and how she's trying to play and inspire her teammates.
Winner of this one will be the very first Division V state championship in OHSAA history. In recent years, there have been 3 divisions, but the expansion to 5. Of course, there's been expansion across the landscape, not just soccer. Creates more opportunities. I think it's particularly beneficial for the smaller schools because there are still plenty of those in the state of Ohio.
Absolutely. Oh.
It's a nice ball in behind, an attack on the right side. Great recovery defensively. Nice little 1v1 battle there. Once more, Momper showing her skill set. On it now. Cuts towards the middle. Collision, referee says nothing there, play on. Anything over the top, they're cleaning up. 5 minutes and change into the second half, Division V Girls State Championship game. And Madeira out of the Queen City. Good cutback. Edge of the box, nice little entry pass. Numbers defending for the Lady Chips. And then looking off the backside, but good goalkeeping. Not sure anybody benefited more from the halftime break than Breeden. Got beat up a little bit in the first half, but displayed her toughness by fighting through the discomfort. And no hesitation going down for that ball with some traffic in the area.
Absolutely. I think this is probably not the first time she's had to battle through some injuries, being the lone goalkeeper on the roster. So she's used to it, and she's definitely battling through.
A couple of bounces go the way of the Lady Chips. Right side. Callie West working, but can't keep the ball between the lines.
It's hard to tell right now whether it's more Chippewa putting on the pressure or if Madeira is just a little bit of a lull, feeling comfortable with that lead. So we'll know a little bit more as this game continues here. But right now it's definitely Chippewa with the better play, getting into this attacking north end of the field for them.
Madeira attacking on the left side. Throw into space, cleaned up. High flyer on the right side. Looked like it might have gone out of bounds on its own, but trying to keep the ball in play and unable to do so. So Madeira gives away a throw-in. That results into a cross. Ball is on the ground in the box and quickly knocked away and out of bounds. Programs for this OHSAA state tournament are currently on sale. Rosters, brackets, and other exciting features included. Order your copy by going to ohsaa.org/fanguide/programs. That's ohsaa.org/fanguide/programs. Substitutions begin here, the second half for Madeira. Played 16 different ladies in the opening 40.
Very different. Chippewa, I think, has only put 2, maybe 3 players in. So hopefully their fitness is in check and they can keep pushing through here in the second half.
Well, everybody likes to talk about stats, and they have their place to some degree. But if they are significant, then the one that matters most, as we said in the first half, a 10-1 shot advantage by Madeira. And of those 10, 3 went in, 1 went off the crossbar.
Pretty good percentage there. I think they say it's about 10, maybe 20% of the shots typically go in. So they're beating the odds right now and definitely put themselves in a comfortable position.
Working out of the back, throw-in is intercepted. Moyer briefly had the ball. It's tackled away, out toward midfield, pumped back in, lost out of bounds. I think your point's a good one. Since the second half has started, almost 10 minutes played now, it's been much better in the attacking half of the mid-third for the Lady Chips, but they continue to struggle to get into that final area of the field where they could potentially produce shots.
And that separates the winners, from the non-winners, I think, is just if you've got to be effective and efficient once you get into that attacking third. And they just got to get, whether it's one extra or fewer touch or just a shot.
There's service, driven hard and low, cut off, cleared out. Back come the Lady Chips towards the top of the penalty area. Once again, a clearance all the way to midfield. No one there except a couple of blue uniforms. Right down the middle and on a bounce out quickly is Davenport. Michaela in the bright pink shirt. Nice long punt. I had guys on my program who can't punt it that far.
Michaela just looks so relaxed and calm.
Yeah.
In goal, she just doesn't seem to change expression. She's just I guess that's what you want in your goalkeeper. Sometimes they're fiery, sometimes they're just calm and consistent, but as long as they can do the job. I love the pink. I think it maybe speaks a little to her personality. Maybe she's a little different, sometimes she gets excited and sometimes she's calm, but right now she's been very consistent in those moments when they needed her.
Good turn with some pace. Help to the right, help to the left, but deflected away by Addison. Good as the ball. Into the box and on a bounce. "12 minutes into the second half. Madeira up 3-0 at the break, maintaining that advantage. And a change for the Cincinnati-based high school. Natasha Davis enters the match.
Substitution for Madeira, checking back in, number 8, Natasha
Nagley
Davis.
exits.
She replaces number 17, Abby Nagley.
Left side. An attempted cross is blocked away, and every corner kick thus far on the day has belonged to Madeira.
Short corner.
Out to midfield. Throwing caution to the wind. Mueller. And that one looked initially like it had some promise.
It's really the first attacking opportunity we've seen from Madeira so far in this half, and it was a dangerous one.
Neatly done there. The interplay continues. Lady Chips need more of that. Very, very nice, and gets them an attacking throw in.
Nice if they could get themselves a corner kick, even just to try something different, see if they can whip a ball in there off the corner.
Six Chippewa players back defending, and it's a tough decision. How many you want to defend with? 26 minutes just inside, 26 minutes to play, and you're down 3. You were talking about that at halftime, Kelly. You have to, at some point, you have to take some risks.
I mean, yes, why not try to push forward a little bit more, put some numbers into the attack? I mean, you're already down with, if you go down by another one, it's not ideal, but maybe take some chances and get yourself into the attack a little bit more. Maybe put 3 in the back, add somebody in the midfield, and try to pump forward, give some support up top to Delaney Marshall.
Now, whether it's 3-0 or 4-0, doesn't change the end result. Maybe defend with a few less players. Good left-footed ball into the box, deflected away. Ball out to the near side, and the referee recognizes that Breeden is down and stops the clock.
Nice save there. Just she keeps having some really hard landings there on the turf, and I think it's just kind of building one on top of the other for her right now.
Coming from the she we're twice already in this, and is very, very dangerous.
Players will move their way over to their respective bench areas.
Where's the magic spray? Is that what we see in the professional games, they come out with a magic ice spray or whatever that is. Looks like she might benefit from a little bit of that.
What makes it magic is I don't think anybody knows what it actually is.
Agreed.
Clock is paused. 24:39 is the time remaining in the game. 3-0 Madeira is up. They've led throughout.
Hate to see Madison in so much pain there. Really hoping maybe she'd be able to keep going. We'll see how she does over on the sideline here for a little bit, see if she can re-enter.
Well, it's clearly a back issue. She's been holding her back, and it was hurting her in the first half. And it looks like Isabella Adams, who's number 34 on the field, has put on the goalkeeper, and he's ready to come in to replace her.
So as a field player, she wears 34. As a goalkeeper, she's going to go in the number 0. And most programs have that, an extra jersey for the quote-unquote emergency change.
Goal now for the Chippewas. Isabella Adams.
Hopefully she won't have to get tested too quickly and give her a little chance here to talk to her defense and get them organized. But she's got to be ready to step in and do the job. So we'll see how she handles this.
Lady Chips out into the mid-third. Little floater, big bounce. And out of bounds. Quickly down the sideline. Good movement, great use of the body. As Emma Donnelly working her way through a crowd and did so well.
That was well done by Emmy.
Foot race right in front of the Madeira bench. And out of bounds.
Delaney Marshall there for Chippewas was playing their 9 for quite a while, and she's been checking in pretty deep. It's like she's playing more in the midfield right now.
.23 minutes to play in this girls Division 5 state championship. We're at historic Cruz Stadium. Artificial surface, blue skies, pleasant temperatures. The breeze has picked up a bit. In the first half, you really didn't notice it on the field, but now all 4 corner flags blowing in the breeze. Good cut back. Break the other direction. Numbers down, but continuing nonetheless. Collision, ball pops free and is swatted away.
Vivian Momper, that was a great run forward. She took that almost the whole half of the field there and earned a corner kick for her team. It was well done.
Corner kick number 6 of the game, second in half number 2. Looks like it'd be an outswinger, and it is. Gets towards the 6, bodies on the ground, ball rolls. played out, stolen back. To midfield. It's a bit of a miss hit, but it worked out okay. And again, Madeira with Lila Beers. Very crafty on the ball. Crafty and confident. And there's a shot from a long way out, and it will skip harmlessly wide with 21 minutes to play in the game. Madeira preparing a substitute, but first checking on the injured player. All 3 goals came in the first half early on, just 3 minutes and 31 seconds into the game. Natasha Davis for Madeira. She'd get her second at 26:50, and then just 33 seconds later, Vivian Momper. A wonderful, wonderful goal for her. And that's been all the scoring. 16-1 is the shot advantage now. And Madeira has put 11 of those on goal.
Also checking in number 17.
They really started to find a little bit of that attacking mentality they had in the first half here, putting some more pressure on Chippewa's defense, and hasn't paid off yet, but it's nice to see them re-engaging in that part of the field.
Well, to your earlier point about the finishing percentages, 11 of 16 shots have been on target. 3 have scored, 1 hit the crossbar. So
I think most coaches would take those percentages any day.
Absolutely.
I know I would have.
Absolutely. We always said 1 out of 6 was a good ratio. They're well ahead of that. Much of the second half has seen better play from Chippewa, but still just the 1 shot. That was a long-distance free kick that wasn't really creating any sort of problem.
I know I said it earlier, but it'd be really nice if they could earn a corner kick for themselves and just see, make the goalkeeper deal with that, especially if the sun in her eyes, if it's coming from the west. Just make her deal with something different and see if you can kind of get a little rugby scrum, a lot of bodies flying around inside the 6.
Almost everything in the second half for Chippewa has been on the left side. They could space things out and maybe try the right flank, just see if they can have any better luck. Sometimes it's just matchups, right? And maybe it'd be a bit more favorable on that side of the field.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens. Sometimes it just gets stuck on one side. It's the trick is trying to change the field and switch the field of play.
Past the midpoint of the second half.
Substitution for Chips. Entering the pitch, number 13, Lena Tester. She replaces number 28, Madison Chaplin.
Nice little flick on. And then the ball's driven ahead, but nobody close to it for Chippewa. And again, through the risk-taking that we've mentioned here in the second half, I'd look at things like just taking one of my players and putting them on the 2 center backs. So at least if the ball's driven in, you got somebody in position to compete.
Yeah, it was interesting. They moved Delaney Marshall back into, she's playing the defensive midfield position. And she had been their attacking presence up there, so that they're trying to get her to win more balls and put in, but they just don't seem to have that same presence up top now that she's vacated that position.
Just 2 shots thus far for Madeira in the second half, and I think that reflects to some degree how the game has changed, or perhaps more precisely where the game's being played. With a 3-0 lead, Madeira obviously doesn't feel the need to commit a lot into the attack. If the opportunity presents itself, so be it.
They have the luxury of having some very good attacking players, so they can hang back a little, not put themselves, expose themselves defensively, and try to let some of these players take people on 1v1 like what's happening right now.
"17 minutes, 40 seconds. The time remaining in this one. There was a rare throw-in violation. Anymore, there seems to be very few. Calls for foul throws.
Typically happens when you have a central player that somehow finds themselves out there and hasn't had to do one since they were probably 6 years old. Forget to keep their feet down or something, but it happens.
Down the left touchline. Turned back the other way. Fans got a kick out of that. It's not a lot of time when you're talking about 3 goals, but you wonder a little bit what would happen if Chippewa could find a way to chip into that deficit. Onside, great pass from the 6 shot. How about that save?
What a great save. Stepping in, Isabella Adams had to get tested, and she was up to the challenge. Well done.
Now, when they get in, Madeira, very talented. A nice little entry pass on the left, run from the left side.
But they have their moments, and when they come very quickly, and they come with a lot of confidence.
Ball back in play. Still not out of danger for Chippewa. Left-footed shot. That one's taken care of. We'll follow this one up with the Division IV championship game, Ottawa Glandorf and Summit Country Day out of Cincinnati. That has a 4 o'clock start time here at Historic Crew Stadium. Right now we're deep into the Girls Division 5. There's a cross, cut off. Isabella Adams has been put into a real pressure cooker, but she's responded. Less than a quarter hour to play. 3-0 Madeira, all 3 goals coming in the first half. The second and third just 33 seconds apart.
I feel like a little bit of a victory for Chippewa, holding them scoreless here in the second half, but a little moral victory. You still like to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net and try to get yourselves into this game.
Addison Jablon coming into the game.
Replacing number 31, Gabby Garten.
Got to give credit to Madeira. They've really managed this second half. They have not given up a shot. Haven't scored, but even up 3 have still managed to put together a half dozen good attacks. This could be the next. Well defended that time. Ball remains in the attacking third. Madeira perspective, ball bent towards the back post, but the flag came up immediately.
Very nice ball in. Unfortunate there were some offsides, but well put in. And number 32, Olivia Nagley.
Nice little turn. The attempted outlet pass towards the seats. Approaching the 12-minute mark here in the second half. Goal kick.
Haven't seen any short goal kicks, which has become very popular in the last couple of years since that rule changed. Just been trying to smack the ball forward here.
Sure to stay with us at the conclusion of this match. We will provide the ceremony, the awarding of medals and trophies. Four players back for Madeira to keep things under control.
Now, Lena Tester, number 13, she's kind of up there by herself right now. She was trying to get some possession. It's just need to get some more numbers into the attack so that if she can keep it, they can create some opportunities.
Ball squirts through. Second defender help proves consequential for that attack. And that'll be a throw into Madeira, but not before we get changes on both sides. Nagley returns. For Madeira. And Ella Anderson checks in for Chippewa.
Well, we've mentioned it a couple times. I think Ruth Coney for Chippewa is going to be pretty happy in the second half. They haven't given up a goal. It's been a much more competitive half than the first half. So even though they haven't, come and scored, it's been a much better run of play for Chippewa.
18 shots on the afternoon for Madeira, but just 4 of those in the second half. And they were creating one chance after another in the first half, including a shot that went off the crossbar. And a couple of other opportunities that had a lot of promise in them.
Be interesting to know if it was more of a coaching, a tactical decision, or if it was the players promoting that change there.
Well, certainly Chippewa came out of the locker room here in the second half with plenty of intensity, which helped impart change, as we said, where the game was being played. Well, now we've got a corner kick. Ball whipped into the Zix and a header. Now that one got up and wide. A very good finishing position.
I think she'd like to have that one back. Very brave, very brave getting in there and getting your head on the ball. Just didn't get quite enough of it, but still a great opportunity.
8 minutes and 10 seconds to play. If the scoreline holds, you'd have to say that Madeira is a well-deserving champion. They have been the better team on the day. But what a season it's been for the Lady Chips.
Phenomenal season. To be the second loss of the season, that's nothing to be ashamed of, and in their effort today. And they really played much better in the second half and much more calmed and a better team effort, working together up and down the field. So been a pleasure to watch and just really enjoy watching these girls get out here and give their best.
Ball knocked away, and it'll be a corner kick. Madeira set up for an in-swinger. Numerical advantage to the blue uniforms. Ball is played in, and checking to redirect at the leading edge of the 6-yard box facing the corner flag, and said effort is off the mark.
We'll let you know that there will be trophy presentations for both teams following today's state championship.
Well, in the moment, for the near term, Chippewa it's going to be hard to come to terms with this. But as you said, given the season they've had, in time they'll gain perspective. Yes. That was unfortunate there.
Yeah, you never like to see anybody take a ball to the face, which looks like she's doing okay there. Mandatory stoppage of play, though. It's got to check on a player when there's a head injury.
Absolutely.
Very different from when you and I were playing, I think. It was
get up.
You're fine, get up, shake it off. Can't really do that anymore with all the information we now have.
Substitution first from Madeira, checking in number 8, Tasha Davis, replacing number 32, Olivia Magley.
Hugs start to break out along the Madeira bench.
Olivia Bodley, replacing number 21, Lila Beers.
I'd like to see some of these other players get in, give them an opportunity, soak this in a little bit.
Yeah.
For the Chippewas, checking in number 27, Abby Steen, replacing number 7, Ella Anderson. Also checking in number 14, Emmy Donnelly, replacing number 20, Callie West.
Inside 6 minutes to play. Nice little pass, great cut back. Right-footed shot is blocked.
And Myra Lewis, she's taken a few knocks today as well. Number 12 there for Chippewa. She just keeps battling. Nice clearance there.
Ball is taken away. Right-footed shot's a good one. That'll be the second crossbar denial of the day.
What a shot. Laser.
Out of the back, Madeira will play to midfield. Good combination there. Nice recovery defensively. And a little toe poke out of bounds. Little floater into the box. Michaela Davenport, who has had very little today to do.
She's been ready when she needed to be, and that's, again, a challenge, and she's done very well in that challenge.
Let's give a quick commendation to the officiating. I think the officiating has been really good. There was some there. The official let it go because it really didn't affect.
I think it's a great point. It's been fair, it's been balanced, and as is the hope, the players are deciding this game on the field. The official has not had to insert himself.
Toughest decision he had all day was whether it was going to be a penalty kick or not there in the first half. It had us fooled there for a second, but yeah, it's been done well.
.245 to play. Division V Girls State Championship. And Merrimont closing in via a 3-0 advantage. All 3 goals came in the first half, and the real backbreaker were 2 goals less than a minute apart. The lead got to 2-0, and you say, that's all right, we get one back, and we're in good shape. And before that thought had even been processed by the Lady Chips, it was 3-0.
Madeira really just slammed the door there when they put that 3rd goal in, and just found a way to really solidify this game for them. So they've played very well today.
2 minutes. Great support for both schools. They are small, each right around 160 girls. Chippewa out of Doylestown. A lot of folks here today in support. Great cutback move, tough angle. Covered up.
Got some brave fans over there with the body paint and whatnot. It's a nice, beautiful day. I don't know if it's quite warm enough for that, but good for them.
They're young.
Exactly.
Now, looks like the Lady Chips just kind of ran out of gas. 1 minute to play. Shot is blocked. Ricochet out near the penalty spot. Well, they're scrambling, but the scrambling's paying off for Lady Chips. Not allowing another goal to get past. 30 seconds to go. And the Madeira bench up on their feet. We'll get the final countdown now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your 2024 girls Division V state champions, Madeira, they defeat Chippewa 3-0. Stay tuned. The trophy presentation and post-game festivities are coming up.
want since they're done, do you want to try your stuff?
Ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation of our medals and trophies, let's recognize these two teams for their outstanding achievements. Give their best efforts in today's state championship contest.
If I can give you a clean audio feed of the field presentation.
Of those guys?
Yeah.
Now please direct your attention to the field where we will recognize the girls Division 5 state runners-up, the Chips from Chippewa High School. Individual medals will be presented today. Representing Chippewa, the Superintendent, Mr. Todd Osborne, Principal Tim Adams, Assistant Principal Judd Hartman, and Athletic Director Mike Oakey.
If I give you the camera, could you go plug it back in down there and then go get you something to eat?
Honoring the players from Chippewa High School, first with our non-starters, number 7, Ella Anderson. Number 9, Elena Henthorn. Number 11, Peyton Whitke. Number 13, Lena Tester. Number 15, Miley Lepley. Number 16, Michaela Berlin. Number 17, Ava Freed.
Face it the right way.
Number 19, Ariana Gray. Number 26, Emma Hughes. Number 27, Abby Steen. Number 30, Alexis Adams. Number 32, Lily Davis. Number 33, Cameron Lukey. Number 34, Isabella Adams. And Jaden Sprout. And now honoring today's starters for the Chips. Number 1, Madison Breeden. Number 4, Addison Good. Number 8, Peyton Welty. Number 12, Myra Lewis. Number 14, Emmy Donnelly. Number 18, Alina Moyer. Number 20, Callie West. Number 23, Maya Rodriguez. Number 25, Delaney Marshall. Number 28, Addison Jablon. And number 31, Gabby Garten. Now recognizing the team trainer, Tiffany Killinger. Assistant coach, Bailey Cowan. Assistant coach, Beth Lewis. And the head coach of Chippewa High School, Ruth Cody. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, how about a hand for our state runner-up, the Chips of Chippewa High School. And now, the Ohio High School Athletic Association Representative Kristen Renee will present the 2024 State Runner-Up Trophy. And congratulations to Doylestown, Chippewa High School.
Ladies, what a
tremendous season you all have had. Setting a goal to start the year, trusting the process, as the back of your shirt says, and landing here today by competing in your school's 6th state tournament and 3rd state championship game. You have become one of the most well-respected programs in the Wayne County area. Since Coach started the program 29 years ago, there have been dozens of young girls who have been up in those stands who have dreamed of playing on this field here today. And I know this wasn't the outcome that you had hoped for, but you can guarantee there are countless other young girls, former alumni, family members, and even former coaches looking down who are so proud of what you've done this season. I'm joined here today by Kelly Shanley, our soccer administrator, and it is our pleasure on behalf of our board of directors, our executive director and staff, and the 818 member schools that we represent to present the 2024 Division 5 State Runner-Up Trophy to Doylestown Chippewa High School. Congratulations.
May be in that side of the building. I saw there was a hat. I don't know if it is or not. If not, I'm going to have to move some stuff from over there or what they're going to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand? We recognize the girls' Division 5 state champions, the Amazon from Madeira High School. Individual medals will be presented today by Madeira School administrators, our superintendent, Kenji Matsudo, the principal, Dave Kennedy, assistant athletic director, Gretchen Bloomstrong, and the athletic director, Chris O'Brien.
It's one of them things, right?
Yeah. Recognizing the team members of our state championship team from Madeira. First, the non-starters, number 4, Caitlin Greenan. Number 6, Ella Buellin. Number 7, Natalie Simpello. Number 10, Olivia Bodley. Number 12, Lily Lex. Number 14, Kate Shoemaker. Number 15, Maya Parker. Number 16, Riley Donovan. Number 20, Emma Bruce. Number 23, Carrie Ellis Vasquez Martinez.
I don't know.
Number 24, Emily Shin. Number 25, Tessa Holmes. Number 30, Olivia Davenport. And number 32, Olivia Nagley. Now honoring the starters of your state championship team, the Amazons. Number 1, Michaela Davenport. Number 2, Autumn Daly. Number 3, Emily Dunn. Number 8, Natasha Davis. Number 11, Macy Euler. Number 13, Anna Cordeo. Number 17, Abby Nagley. Number 18, Corinne Westbrook. Number 19, Vivian Mumper. Number 21, Lila Beers. And number 22, Evelyn Carey. Now introducing the coaching staff, assistant coach Aaron Kelleher. Assistant coach Courtney Kelleher. Assistant coach John Unger. Assistant coach Joe Nagley. Assistant coach Leah Brady. And the head coach of your state championship team, the Madeira Amazons, is Dan Brady. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the Ohio High School Athletic Association's representative, Mr. Tim Street, will present the 2024 State Championship Trophy to the Madeira Amazons.
14 years ago, in this stadium, Madeira took home its first girls soccer state championship. And I know that some of you were on the field that day, right here. And I think it was at that moment you might have had your first thought that someday you all are going to have your turn to play on this field and win a state title. And in order to do that, what did you do this season? You won your 9th conference championship. You won your 17th district championship. And today, you're taking home your 2nd girls soccer state championship trophy. This is Kelly Shanley, our soccer administrator, on behalf of our board of directors and our staff and all of our member schools. It's my honor to give the Division 5 state championship trophy to Madeira